Alright, so playing against Evan with his 1,000 Suns.
Well, Colin just cleaned up
yeah.
the table.
1,000 Suns, right? There's not like a detachment of like Death Guard or anything.
All 1,000 Suns.
All 1,000 Suns.
Oh no, there's
Mortarion. Mortarion is not.
He's Death Guard.
He counts as Death Guard.
Super heavy auxiliary detachment.
Okay. With my 2,000 points of infantry Necrons. We're playing primary targets again. We are doing.
What's that? Just nothing?
We've already set up the board and everything. We've rolled off to see on who goes first. Evan picked sides first, so he took this side. He gave me this side. We moved the scenario around. I am taking raise banners high while we stand and fight and priority targets. And Evan is taking engage in all fronts, grind them down, and primary targets. Yeah, so I don't have my Doom Arcs to deal with his Titans, so it's gonna be a bloodbath on my side. Yeah, so Evan, what are you bringing?
5 Rubric Marines, which are painted. Thank you, shitty Corvette guys. 10 Terminators, 5 Chaos Spawns. One of my Terminators is finished painted. Demon Prince, Magnus, Mortarion. 5 Rubric Marines, 10 Rubric Marines.
Alright, and on my side, I got a unit of 20 Warriors, all with the Reapers. Another unit of 20 Warriors with the Reapers. Another unit of 20 Warriors. 14 of them have the Flayers, 5 of them have the Reapers. 3 units of 6 Scarabs, just littered around the table. I got my characters all in here with my 2 units of Destroyers with the Canopto Thralls. The Plasma Sites. So I have my Scorptech Lord, I have Technomancer, a Chronomancer, and a Command Barge. It's the same thing that I always set my guys up with, which is Relic, Resurrection Orb, and the Aura on my Command Barge. The Chronomancer has the Fly and Heal people, and the Teleport. My Scorptech Lord is -1 damage and +1 to heal. And my Chronomancer is the anything within 18 inches is -half advance. So I got first turn, so I'm going to basically just double move and then get punched in the face by Evan. So see you after turn 1. Okay, just finished Necrons turn 1. All I did was basically just double move up my entire army. I planted banners on these 3 zones, and then these 10 warriors right here blasted off the intercessors. Or no, sorry, what are they? Rubric Marines. And that was Necron's turn 1. We're off to 1,000 Suns turn 1. Alright, we just finished 1,000 Suns turn 1. Mortarion moved up into the middle. Spawns moved up just on the other side. Oh, sorry.
He moved up to the side.
He moved up. Well, he moved up to the middle and then time warped over there and charged the Scarabs.
Yes.
These guys didn't move at all.
They stood still so they could shoot twice.
Oh, sorry. The Rubric Marines moved behind the barrel, going for the zone. Magic, he did like 3 wounds to my warriors.
Magic was shit.
What did you do to these guys?
Prescience and Weaver Fates.
Cool. He failed the -1 to hit on the spawn. Yeah, that was basically it for Magic. Magic didn't do much.
No,
in shooting, the Terminators just obliterated a unit of 20 warriors. And Mortarion
sounds like they're gonna
shot like
1 wound to the Scarabs.
Yeah.
That was the end of that.
Yeah, so there's 1 Scarab left. I rolled 12, no, I rolled like 14 dice or 15 dice or whatever. None of my guys came back. It's pretty shit. And yeah, so there's 1 Scarab left, but he's objective secure, holding the zone.
That's it.
And yeah, so I lose my banner on this zone. But yeah, we're off to Necron's turn 2. I just finished Necron's turn 2. My warriors fell back over here. My Scarabs moved up and charged in on Mortarion. Scarabs moved onto the zone here. In shooting, I basically just blew up the spawns and gave these guys 5-up invuln. And yeah, so we are off to 1,000. Oh, I did like 2 wounds to Mortarion, and he blew up the other Scarab base. He blew up 2 other bases in the other unit, and one of them came back. So net win for Scarabs. And so we're off to Thousand Suns turn 2.
Reanimation.
So we just finished Thousand Suns turn 2. The Demon Prince moved around to the middle, and then
Dark
the
Matter Crystal, the Terminator's over to the side.
and then he
And warp times.
flew over, and he got warp timed in. Yeah, and then they basically just all charged in on the warriors, doing 21 wounds just from the Terminators. And then Mortarion blew up the Scarabs, and he blew up like 4 bases of the Scarabs with magic.
Shooting.
Yeah, I'll do everyone into the aggressive.
Terminator shot the Scarabs in the middle.
Alright, and so we are off to Necrons turn 3.
My team's
So we just finished Necrons turn 3. My destroyers charged in on his Terminators, and my 2 characters charged on his Demon Prince. My destroyers charged in on Mortarion, and then I shot the hell out of him. How many wounds I do in total? I did like 6 in total to Mortarion.
He's got 9 on.
He made a bunch of disgusting resilience saves, and then this dude made all of his 3-up saves to keep him alive. He took 6 in shooting, in the shooting phase, and then just like shrugged everything else off. I spent a 1 CP reroll when I shot him with my guy over here. I needed a 3, and then yeah, it just shit the bed. He did 4 back to my Scorptech Lord. And yeah, he failed his psych test, so 2 Terminators ran away, so there's 1 dude left sitting on the zone, and we're off to
over there. I'll put
Turn 3.
Thousand Suns turn 3.
and the power fist.
So we just finished Thousand Suns turn 3. Terminators fell back, Demon Prince fell back, Magnus flew up to the middle of the table, these Rubric Marines moved up. The Rubric Marines cast a spell on the Demon Prince so that he could charge after falling back. Magnus came up and made him... Oh no. Was it Magnus that did Time Warp?
Yeah.
Magnus Time Warp the...
Then they made him be able to charge after he falls back.
And then Magnus warp timed him over onto here, and then he charged my dude onto this zone. Rubric Marines basically shot up and killed some warriors. And over here he did 6 wounds with a smite on my command barge, and in combat he did like 2 wounds in return, and I quantum shielded him up, and he destroyed this Technomancer, but I spent the resurrection protocol, so he came back to life. We're trying to figure out whether or not that banner still exists, because we're both objective secure. And the starting of the phase is when the banners basically get pulled down. Yeah, over here, my dude did nothing back to Magnus, and Mortarion has taken a bunch of wounds. I think he's got, how many does he have left?
Who?
Mortarion?
Oh, they all hit. Strength 4. Top 5.
5.
He's got 5 wounds left?
-1. Actually,
Son of a bitch.
It's an assault doctor.
Yeah, so we're off to Necrons turn 4. Just finished Necrons turn 4. All these dudes walked back and shot the Demon Prince. And my healing went off. Catacomb Command Barge ran away like a little chump. My destroyers charged on Magnus, and so did my destroyer Lord. Doing like 9 wounds to him. And then he just rocked the world back. He did 1 wound went through on the Scorptech Lord, and then he just destroyed the unit of destroyers. So we are off to Thousand Suns turn 4.
5.
Okay, we just finished Thousand Suns turn 4. Magnus came over here and smited. He fell back and smited off my command barge.
Because he's Titanic.
And then everybody else just smited off. The 2 Rubric Marines smited off my...
and Mortarion.
Oh, and Mortarion smited off the Scorptech Destroyer. And then Mortarion ran across and killed all the warriors, and then engaged in on that little guy right there. So yeah, we are off to Necrons turn 5.
Directly back.
Alright, so yeah, after that game, Evan just went over and just smited the shit off the table. This is just a huge indication that a Great Tide is not worth it. Dumarks are coming back next games. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, the Warriors don't do anything when everybody else is just shooting you off the table. And yeah, I think with the Dumarks and the still unit of destroyers, the game is still would be way closer. So yeah, that's the game. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.